Looking for the best smart notebooks, digital writing pads, and e-ink notebooks on Amazon? In this Value Finds Top 7, we are comparing reusable notebooks, smart pen systems, and focused digital paper devices for students, work, planning, sketching, and everyday notes. Stay until the end, because by the time this video is over, you'll know exactly which option is the best fit for you. The links are in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's start with number 7. At number 7, we have the Huion Digital Notebook. This is a useful option if you like the feeling of handwriting, but you also want your notes to become digital without scanning pages manually every time. The main idea is simple: write on paper, use the Smart Pen system, and keep a digital version that can be stored, shared, or organized later. Before choosing it, I would compare the notebook size, pen battery setup, app support, handwriting capture, export formats, replacement paper, and whether it fits your daily workflow. It can make sense for students, designers, meeting notes, planning, sketches, and people who still think better with a pen in hand. It is not the same thing as a full e-ink tablet, so do not buy it expecting a screen-first experience. But if you want a more natural bridge between real paper and digital storage, the Huion is a practical starting point. I would also think about where you will use it most. For a desk setup, the notebook format can feel comfortable and natural. For travel, check the case, pen storage, and whether syncing notes later is easy enough that you will actually keep using it every week. At number 6, we have the Moleskine Smart Writing Set. This one is interesting because it combines a familiar premium notebook style with a smart pen workflow, so it can feel less techy and more like a traditional writing setup. That matters if you want digital backup, but still care about the ritual of opening a notebook and writing normally. I would look at the included notebook, pen compatibility, companion app, page recognition, cloud export options, and whether you are comfortable buying replacement notebooks from the same system. It can be a good fit for journaling, brainstorming, meeting notes, class notes, and creative work where the page itself still matters. The advantage here is the polished ecosystem and the Moleskine feel. The trade-off is that it is more specialized than a regular tablet. If you want a smart notebook that still feels elegant and analog, this is the one to compare. It is also worth checking whether you prefer a closed, polished system or a more flexible, reusable notebook. Moleskine makes sense when presentation matters, when you want a giftable set, or when you want your digital notes to start from a notebook that still feels premium on the table. Number 5 is the Digital Smart Pen Smart Notebook. This type of product is for people who want more than a basic reusable notebook, but do not necessarily need a premium e-ink tablet. The appeal is usually the Smart Pen, because it can capture handwriting, diagrams, and notes while keeping the writing experience closer to pen and paper. Before buying, I would compare recording features, app reviews, handwriting recognition, notebook format, storage, battery life, replacement refills, and how easy it is to export notes to your normal apps. It can be useful for lectures, interviews, work meetings, language learning, and projects where handwritten diagrams are faster than typing. The key is workflow. If the app is easy and the pen feels natural, the system can save time. If the app feels clunky, it can become another gadget you stop using. So this is best for buyers who value capture and organization more than a full tablet screen. I would pay extra attention to how it handles long sessions. Some smart pens feel great for quick notes, but become less comfortable during a full class or meeting. Also check whether the app can search, tag, or organize pages in a way that matches how you already work. At number 4, we have the notorious Smart Notebook. This is another smart notebook option, but it stands out because it is aimed at people who want a complete pen and notebook system for everyday productivity. I would look closely at what comes in the box, how the pen pairs, whether the app supports the devices you use, and how notes are organized after they are captured. The best smart notebook is not just the one that records handwriting. It is the one that makes it easy to find those notes later. That matters if you are using it for client calls, project planning, study sessions, personal organization, or brainstorming. Also compare page size, writing comfort, paper availability, and whether the pen has any audio or smart recording features. This can be a smart choice for people who want digital backup without committing to an expensive tablet. It keeps the process simple: write normally, save digitally, and keep moving. I would choose this kind of product if you want structure, but do not want another screen in your life. It can sit beside your laptop during work, capture meeting notes, and still keep the writing experience quiet, focused, and familiar. Number 3 is the Rocketbook Fusion Hybrid. This is one of the most practical picks if you want something simple, reusable, and easy to connect to cloud storage. It is not trying to be a full tablet, and that is actually the point. You write with compatible pens, scan pages with the app, send notes to your chosen destination, then wipe and reuse the notebook. The Fusion version is especially useful because it usually includes different page layouts for planning, lists, calendars, ideas, and notes. I would compare notebook size, page templates, pen compatibility, scan quality, app destinations, and whether a reusable workflow fits your habits. It can be excellent for students, office workers, planners, and anyone who burns through paper notebooks quickly. The main limitation is that it still depends on scanning, so it is not as automatic as some smart pen systems. But for value, simplicity, and daily organization, Rocketbook is hard to ignore. It is also one of the easiest options to recommend to someone who is not sure they need a digital notebook yet. The cost is usually easier to justify, the learning curve is low, and the reusable pages make it feel practical for everyday lists, planning, and quick ideas. In second place, we have the remarkable Paper Pro Move. This is for buyers who want the focused writing feel of an e-ink notebook, but in a more portable format. The reason people like devices like this is that they remove a lot of tablet distractions. You are not buying it to scroll social media or watch videos. You are buying it to read, write, mark up documents, sketch ideas, and keep notes in one clean place. I would compare screen size, writing latency, stylus support, storage, cloud sync, battery life, document formats, and whether the smaller size is an advantage or a compromise for you. It can be especially useful for travel, meetings, daily planning, quick notes, and people who want a digital notebook that feels calm. It is more expensive than paper-based smart notebooks, but it offers a much more complete digital writing experience. If portability matters, this is one of the strongest options. I would also compare it against a normal tablet honestly. If you need apps, email, video, and multitasking, this is probably not the right device. But if you want a writing-first tool that helps you focus, the limited design is exactly the appeal. And at number 1, we have the remarkable Paper Pro Bundle. This takes the top spot because it is the most complete pick here for people who want a serious digital notebook setup rather than a simple paper capture system. A bundle can make sense because the tablet, marker, and accessories are part of the overall experience. With an e-ink notebook, the writing feel, screen quality, stylus response, case, and cloud workflow all matter together. I would compare the included accessories, display size, color support if available on the listing, document annotation, battery life, storage, subscription requirements, and how it fits your real routine. It can be excellent for professionals, students, writers, planners, architects, teachers, and anyone who wants one quiet place for reading and notes. The big advantage is focus. It feels more intentional than a normal tablet, and that can make a real difference if your goal is deep work. For the best overall digital notebook experience on this list, this is the one I would check first. The main thing is to buy it for the right reason. This is not about having the most features. It is about replacing scattered notebooks, printed PDFs, and messy planning with one clean writing system. If that sounds like your workflow, the bundle makes the most sense. And that's all for today's top e-notebooks and digital notebook specs. If one of these options looks useful to you, you'll find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Subscribe to Value Finds for more products worth checking out, and I'll see you in the next video.